Yo, what is up? Welcome back to another episode. If you're new here, my name is BigBankz and we explore abandoned places all around the world. And today we are taking a look at 4 different funeral homes abandoned in the Deep South. Now, one thing I've learned about funeral homes in the Deep South is a lot of them are abandoned because of corruption, not having licenses, doing some really terrible things like cutting a tall guy's legs off just so he can fit in the casket without telling the family, getting stuff mixed up with other families, and it's bizarre what people do with these bodies. And in some of these funeral homes that we're going to see today, we find ashes of cremained humans left behind in there, and it's really sad to see those because it's like the family they either couldn't afford to come get their family or they just kind of forgot about it, and that's terrible. It's terrible to think about that. But today we're looking at 4 different ones, and they're going to be all really cool. Everything left inside of every single one of them, including the human ashes and stuff like that. This video is a little bit different. I usually don't do this right here where I'm just sitting here, but we're gonna try it today and we're gonna see how you like it. There is so much to see, but let's get right into it with our first location being in Georgia. Let's go. So here's an embalming room. Look at the old porcelain slab right here. This old style coffin. This is pretty sick. Right here there's some embalming fluids, and there's multiple cremains left behind. This is actually a photo of a dead corpse, so we're gonna not show that. These are the mannequins' heads, and this is where they would drain all the blood. It's kind of eerie being in there.
Huh?
Kind of eerie being in here.
Yeah, I just love this coffin.
This coffin is sick though. Even has like a lock on it, so if you wanted to, I don't know, lock somebody in there.
Or someone, I know, right? People that were alive.
Even the suits are still here. I know it's kind of dark. My light gave out. This is what we came for right here. Now that was our first location, and as you could tell, it was pretty crazy. We actually found a picture of a body in there, and it was pretty sad to see. And the place still had power, and that creepy, like tall, like shelving of an old casket, which was absolutely crazy. So that is just location number 1. Now, location number 2 gets a little bit crazier. So this one was more recently abandoned, and I'm actually joined with Explomo on this one, and we find a limo left behind, Cremains, Power still on, Caskets, all of the embalming liquids. So our next location, we go over to the neighboring state of Alabama. This one's quite crazy. Shut down in 2019, just from bad practices. Place is still in very good shape. And right now I'm in the prep room, and it is probably one of the best funeral homes I've seen. I am very excited to show you what is left in here. Imagine how much blood was drained right here. I actually imagine there was 2 embalming tables here because there's 2 of these toilets. Your first funeral home ever. Nice porcelain embalming table here. And we have the steel gurney. But just check out the stuff that's left in here. We have these biohazard trash cans, which are probably still full. Right down here, there's a ton of hair products. Like straightening irons, curling irons. Look at this. Wow. All of the instruments. They're still lined up perfectly. Needles, knives. And then right even in here, we have more of these like pieces of equipment. And I do believe that this was to pull teeth. That is wicked. As you can tell, the power's still on in here. Right here we have skin sealing for eyelids, lips, and incisions. Wow. Autopsy chemicals. Embalming spray. Fluid color. I guess that's maybe to make your skin not look like blue or something. Makes it look like you actually have blood still flowing. And this is cavity fluid. More equipment. Looks like syringes right here in these boxes. And this is one thing that's super nasty. You see all this stuff in here? That is human fluids. That is incredibly nasty. It's all dried up black. Even right here, there's a toe tag. Name, date of birth, date of death, social security number. That's crazy. You put that on your toe. Have right back here a giant fridge. Oh, Lord. Everything's still in there. That's nasty. It's empty too.
So that's half a little here. Of course, for the funeral services, some buffet, some tea for the guests, the relatives that came to visit their loved one.
Wow. See, I think this casket is made for a bigger person like me. It's
really big casket.
it's wider and it's also a little longer.
Do you think you can open it? Oh my Lord, what's inside? Oh, it looks very clean.
It is.
This is even like plastic, like foil.
Yeah, so only the front part is made to look good.
Ah, okay. probably the funeral, for example, in the church, right?
Yeah.
And actually put it in the hearses, and the hearses.
In the hearses, there is actually a hearse outside.
Yeah, apparently they are still in the garage.
Yeah. And this, on the hearses, there's rollers, so you can just roll it on instead of having to lift it and scoot it.
Then look over here, you have like all those frames with like family. They could nicely, I think, decorate maybe the casket a little bit with like flowers on top of it and like frames,
sometimes inside,
pictures.
sometimes inside the front right here, they'll lift it up, and on the inside of the lid, they'll put something to decorate.
Okay.
At least for my grandpa, we did a guitar because he was a guitar player. So inside of this, it would have something to. Maybe they wanted flowers, or maybe they wanted it to be something that they enjoyed doing at one point.
Yeah, just like their strongest memory of the person.
Yeah, exactly. These lights right here, there was definitely something more special, it seemed like, right here. Yeah. Actually, no, the caskets would just sit right here.
If you look at the walls, it really reminds me of... Like,
yeah, so there's a light on each one to show each casket here.
Oh, I think you're right. And like, those things were used to transport them sufficiently to maybe the hearses.
No, these are actually just the stands, just for people to come see them.
Like the showroom.
Yeah. But for
the visitors.
But for the visitors, they would have more like a roller or something like this.
I see.
These stands are just to hold caskets for people to come pick out whenever they want to have their funeral.
I would say, like, out of all the people I need to have my first exploration of a funeral home with, you might be one of the best people since you're an explorer and you've done so many of them in America. Mortuary still standing here.
American flag.
Wow. Well, I think it's time that we
show.
Get closer to the corner, and yeah, just before, I mean, we're gonna show this to you. I mean, I even get a little bit like emotional from it, like sentimental, because I find it very striking that something like that is just standing here. And I mean, I only lost like my grandmother so far, but like for you, you know, like it all happened quite recently. You also lost a relative. And, it's just awful that they're just standing here, man.
But this is the box for the cremations, and this is actually...
It says, we certified these to be the cremated remains of a woman named Deborah. That's all we're gonna tell. And they should supposedly be in here with even...
I don't think we're gonna open this box, but it definitely has weight to it.
Yeah.
So there's...
But yeah, I also don't feel like opening this, like... It's still sealed over here, you can tell. Like, nobody ever opened this, and we are definitely not the right people to be the first.
But this is definitely heavy.
Yeah.
So somebody's cremations are definitely in there.
There is weight to it, and there is somebody else's cremations here too. A woman named Barbara, 2011. And
just
imagine how long ago, like, this is more than a decade, 2011.
2013.
Bro, this is on my birthday, October 11th, of October 1. 2011. The 1st October is my birthday, bro.
Wow.
This woman died on my birthday in 2011.
And this place is just, and they've just been sitting in here. In the heat, it's hot in here, it's humid.
Man, I was 11 years old and this woman passed. Oh, it's like a catalog with all the different types of caskets.
Bronze.
Wow.
Oh, wow. So they have different... So we have copper here. Oh, that's nice.
They are very neat. I mean, I think in Europe we do not even have such fancy and beautiful looking caskets. There's even a pink one. Wow.
Wait, this is not even a hearse. What the heck? This is a limo.
Really?
Yeah, there's three doors.
A limo for...
Yeah, there's three. No, there's no caskets going here. This is just for riding.
What? But it's from the mortuary, so...
Yeah. There's 3 doors here on each side, so it's a... Wow, I've never seen one of these before.
Me neither.
That's pretty crazy.
Yeah, definitely, man. But I think it actually... Yeah, you see funeral, no parking. I think this was for the ceremony, man.
Yeah.
Still.
But no caskets could go in here. It's just, I think this is what the family rode in to the funeral.
Yeah, most likely, and just an extra service that they provided.
Yeah, for sure. But it is a Cadillac, that's for sure.
Ooh. American Beauty.
Dang, it's been sitting here for so long, too.
Yeah, bro. This is definitely a barn secret. just covered within thick layer of dust.
Wow. Like, all I can say about that one was just like insane. We almost actually missed the limo being in there. Like, I can't even believe we almost missed out on that. Now, good thing to hear about this place is this one is actually in use now. They actually renovated the place and it's being used as an active funeral home today. Still pretty crazy to see all of that, and like just the power being on made it so eerie in there. And yeah, it was definitely a little bit of a scary experience, that one. Now, staying in Alabama, we're gonna head a little bit further down south towards Mississippi, but like way south. And we're gonna see another one where we see a lot of caskets, like brand new caskets. I'm saying like all the price tags are still on them. The plastic wrap is still on them. The chapel is there, the embalming table is there, all of that. So let's go check out this one in South Alabama. Okay guys, so when you first walk in, there is these pretty nice chairs sitting here with some trash and some little decorations and stuff like that. But we got these like really thin curtains hanging up in here. And as you can see, power is on. We have these funeral tops, and I think these went for your vehicles, like whenever you would, you know, go to the funeral. Maybe this was for like the hearse or something. There is a hearse outside that I will show you at the end of the video. So you definitely want to stay to the end. A Brighter Tomorrow, a collection of scripture quotes, prayers, poetry, and comforting words. Like, I wonder if these are full of like anything with information of the people that passed away or anything like that, but it seems to be that they're empty. But here is the hallway, and we have a restroom right here. Like almost like a storage closet and then a bathroom. I can see this, I'm not gonna walk in there, but I can see that the sign says, "Please do not urinate on the floor." But we've got this, obviously this is probably still gonna work. Actually, no, it doesn't, okay. We got the ladies' restroom, which is quite a bit larger than the men's restroom, I'll tell you that. And then, what was this room? It doesn't say anything on the door. I'm thinking maybe this was another office, but there's not much left in here, just one little thing of sunflowers here. All of the caskets are here and they're still brand new. And that is a brand new casket. And they're wrapped in plastic. Wow. I've never seen such pristine ones. Look at this one. $16.95. Kind of expensive. Here's one that's not like... Dang, these things are freaking heavy. Oh, I don't want to move anything. Yeah, I'm just going to leave it alone. I don't want nothing to collapse or fall or anything like that. But wow, all these caskets left here. 2, 4, 6, 8. Yeah, 8 of them. What do you think, man?
It's good, dude. All the power works. All the lights turn right on. Even in the chapel.
Yeah, flip her on. Oh, man.
I bet you those lights too work. The little round lights in the ceiling.
Yeah, these lights all work. Wow.
Oh, there's those light up Jesus posters on the wall too. The weird trippy ones.
Really? It does look a little bit creepy like this, but man, it's untouched. But look at it's already kind of building up some mold. You can tell it's been abandoned for a little bit. But here's the front of this chapel part of it. And I mean, I bet all this stuff works. We got the organ. We got this very cool painting, or not painting, it's just like a portrait of Jesus walking on water. And it actually is holographic. I don't know if you guys can see that. So, there's that. There's that. Yeah, you see, that's pretty cool on camera actually. But this is the chapel of this abandoned funeral home. Wow. Amazing, amazing. We've got the Bible opened up to Psalms right now. Place is so untouched. Piano laying here. Just a little baby grand piano. And then we're gonna put the caskets right on this thing to have everybody view. As you can see, power's actually on in here. It's a little bit creepy. Ah, this is the embalming room. Wow. Yeah, just look at that. That actually pumps the fluid into your veins to make you look not, pale and blue and things like that.
There's still some in there.
And then we have this was to transport the bodies right here. I wonder what that piece of wood was for though. And this is just storage and AC unit, water heater, all that good stuff.
You know what? It makes sense. Remember that toilet we saw at the last funeral home?
Yeah.
So it looks like it drains directly into that toilet and they just flush your fluids.
Pretty amazing. Then we got the tools sitting all here. Oh yeah, this thing.
It still has some left too.
It does still have some fluid in it. There's more in here. Then we got this guy right here with the wig on.
Yeah, in case you didn't die of hair, you're gonna leave this world with some hair.
You're gonna get some hair, yeah. Reserved for funeral. Right there. Here's a washer and dryer and a bathroom. Said they were trying to remodel at one point, but they quit. It stinks so bad back here. Let's go outside. Let's see the hearse, and let me show you around that. And guys, this is the hearse. Look at this thing. This thing is so intact, but it's decayed itself. Let's see. Oh my gosh. The inside is so clean.
Is it?
Yeah. I mean, for being what it looks like on the outside.
Surprised nobody scrapped it.
Yeah. Pretty good shape. I mean, besides the outside being so rotted, but the inside is pretty dang good.
Just good.
I mean, look at that.
Vacuum.
Just some stitching up here. I mean, this is good, but imagine, bro, how many people do you think have been in here
Yeah.
dead, So guys, we just explored this abandoned funeral home. Got a hearse, got the caskets, got power, embalming room. It's got everything. Checks all the boxes, For this last one, it's actually not in the south, but we're gonna go up north to Illinois and check out this other funeral home. It's a little bit more decrepit, which makes it even scarier, okay? So, and this one, the people that owned it used to live in the living quarters up at the top. Has a beautiful spiral staircase going up. It's very dark, it's very damp, it's very, very eerie in this one. This one was definitely the scariest funeral home I've been in, and it has the nice porcelain slab still left and a lot of really cool stuff, especially in the living quarters. So let's go up to Illinois and let's check out our final funeral home. For another video, and today we are in an abandoned funeral home. You guys know I love these places, and this one's actually a pretty good one. I want to say thank you to Obviously Voids in there for bringing me here, and to K Princess, who is currently climbing out the window. And right now I'm in the embalming room, so I want to show you guys this place. I want to get right into it. So let's just get right into this explore, and let's check out this abandoned funeral home. Hope you guys enjoy. Hit the subscribe button if you're new. Let's go. Alright, so we just got in here, and when you first walk in, you know, it's like, got some beautiful chairs here. Like, look at the details on this chair. Right as we walk this way, this place doesn't have power, but it does have a skylight right here. So that's why we're getting some good natural light in here. We have the embalming room. This table is still here. We've got the gurney, as well as some suits and whatnot. We got biohazard material up in here. A teddy bear. But look at this embalming table, guys. This is amazing. Right on the door it says danger formaldehyde. Over here, there would have been all the embalming fluids in this cabinet right here. We have some stuff left in here, but not much. Hydrogen peroxide and lethol. And then in these drawers, it looks like maybe some makeup and stuff would have been in here. Here's a comb, nail clippers. Looks like people kind of cleared this out. And the embalming pump was here at one point, but it's been taken. But we have the mannequin head sitting here, which usually would have held a wig and whatnot. Some graffiti's been put in here. But yeah, this is a really good embalming room. Like I said before, with my friends, so check them out in the description. And yeah.
I got a jaw.
A what?
Jaw.
Oh.
I don't.
Is that from that cat?
I don't know. That cat was alive, and if it's a kitten, I'm gonna take it.
Oh, this is dope. This light is sick. It's really dark in here. We got a old 70s looking couch chilling in here. This room opens up really wide. I've got these nice lights. Chairs. Over here looks like the main chapel through this. So maybe this room was like a waiting room type thing, or kind of more of an eventful, or maybe this was the viewing room where they would view, their family would view the bodies before they would actually do the service and everything like that. This is the organ. I doubt it still works. No, I think it's an electric one. You have to plug it in. Very creepy. This would have been absolutely beautiful if this wasn't broken. I don't know what exactly this is, but look at the detail on that. So I see a beautiful spiral staircase in there, which we're going to show you here in a minute. But this is the actual room where they would have the service. And we've got many chairs still in here. The ceiling is kind of really decayed and fallen in. And you can tell that it was beautiful at one point when they have a detailed ceiling like that. And all these chandeliers are still here. And guys, I see a casket over here, so let's go check it out. Wow. This is an older casket. That's amazing. Older wooden casket. And it's a bit wider too, it looks like. This is like a big boy casket. This is a casket built for me. And this little area that it's sitting under is pretty grand to me. It looks like a stone wall behind there with some stained glass. And this beautiful arch right here, where they would have this. Then the entire viewing room itself. And over here, I have a feeling this is where they might have kept their urns and things like that. For like, you could pick out an urn for cremation, things like that. And then this is a secondary staircase, and this staircase actually has a lift on it, which is pretty cool. The chair's all the way at the top there. So this is like for elderly people to get upstairs. You guys know I love funeral homes. I love any type of home. But the funeral homes just add this creepy vibe to everything, and I just really kind of enjoy it. You know, it's more of an adrenaline rush. It's more of like a, I don't know, you get the feeling of death in here, and you get the feeling of like lost loved ones, and you know, it's a different feeling than just going into an abandoned home. Really hope you guys are enjoying these videos that we've been coming out with recently, and I want to work really hard for you guys to get the best stuff out there for you. And look at this old style broom. I'm sure that was never really used as a broom, but just like decoration. But you can tell this place is very old. Back here, we have this beautiful staircase. I haven't seen a staircase like this in a funeral home. I'm not sure what this room was for. Maybe another type of waiting room, something like that. But there's beautiful paintings in here. This one's been ripped, sadly. These are massive too. These are at least 4 foot tall. This is actually a fountain. This mirror's not supposed to be there, but this little boy would be dumping water into that, and it would probably flow other places. And then we have another amazing painting right there. I don't think it's salvageable anymore though, with the black mold on the bottom of it. This place is giving me like medieval type vibes too. I mean, look at the doors. The way they're set up, and this little seating area right here. Let's start checking upstairs. Esme did say that she saw a cat go up here, so we're gonna find out. So at the top here, got a bunch of random stuff, papers. Floor's a bit sketch. Huge thing of graffiti right here. Swans, more graffiti. This is a kitchen. So this is like the living quarters for the funeral home. And this is where they would have cooked their food. This is where they would have lived. Probably would have been the living room right here. This is don't open, but you know. Ew, ew, ew. There's stuff. Don't want to do that. Probably why they said don't open. And look at this flooring. This is different. What the heck is going on over here? A lot of alcohol. It's actually kind of massive up here. A lot of alcohol up here as well. Another kitchen. Maybe they would have had guest quarters or something like that for families. Who knows? This one has like an old TV in it as well. Got some more rooms down here. Bedroom. Some mattresses in here. This floor is a little bit sketchy. This room has a ton of buttons. What are all these buttons doing here? And these are for the suits. But there's literally like hundreds of them. So this is the other staircase with the motorized thing that goes downstairs, motorized lift. And then finally this room, which has a very large tag of graffiti, a teddy bear hanging. Of course, I feel like in every single one of these it says Red Room. This is another living room and another big thing of graffiti right here. So guys, off of this room right here with the checkered floors, color checkered floors, there's like this little hallway that's kind of strange. A lot of stuff. Maybe this is like a laundry room. The washer is right here along with ironing stuff. And then the ironing board and other different things in here. So I'm assuming this is probably the laundry room. Something about funeral homes, like I keep saying it, and it's just like, you get a weird feeling in these places. And it's hard to explain. It's just different. Different than a normal house. We're gonna go back downstairs and see if there's anything else that we missed, and we're gonna do some photos. So if you guys want to see any photos of these places, outside of YouTube, I am a photographer. So if you guys want to see any photos or anything like that, check out my Instagram, which will be linked right here on the screen. And yeah, let's go back down there and let's see what else we can see. I don't know if we missed anything, but we're gonna go check. And again, big shout out to Obsolete Voids and DK Princess for bringing me here. And we have a few more to hit today, so this is gonna be fun. So yeah, hope you guys are enjoying, but let's head back downstairs. Really strange noises. A little unsettling. So I'm just gonna head back downstairs. I don't know where they are, but we need to find them. All right, and that's it. We got to see 4 funeral homes. I just held up 8, I know, but we saw 4 funeral homes today. I hope you guys enjoyed all of them. They were very scary to explore. It's a different feeling when like death is involved and you know that there were many dead people in all of these places. It makes it such a scary experience, even walking around the halls of these, seeing the embalming tables where bodies were laying at one point. It makes you think about like your loved ones that you know have been in there and stuff like that. And it also makes you think about one day you and I will also be there. Pretty scary, pretty deep thoughts going to these abandoned funeral homes. So yeah, this is a bit different, guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed this type of video, throwing together a whole bunch of stuff into one. Now, guys, I wanna let you know in on something. I have not been exploring for like 2 months, and there's just been a lot of stuff going on in my life, and it's been kind of difficult to get out and be myself again. But Good news is, as you're watching this, I'm actually in Canada with Ethan Minnie. If you guys know him, you should check him out. We're doing a big trip together through Canada, exploring many, many mansions. And I know you guys love the mansions. I do too. And I cannot wait to get back in the game, back to grinding. A lot of trips coming up this year. Japan, France, Italy, new countries we're going to go to, maybe Germany, places like that, and even the Caribbean. So yes, I'm super excited for this year, and I really want to show you the best stuff possible. I want to make this year the best year of exploring that we've had so far. I know that the first half of the year so far has not been that great, but it's only going to get better from here as long as we stay dedicated, and as long as I have you guys to back me up, we're going to make this happen. So thank you guys for watching this video. If you enjoyed, hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, and we'll see you next time. BigBankz out.